Hello guys! Wondershare has released a major update to its Filmora video editor last year. Filmora X, or Filmora 10 if you will, is now offered as an upgrade to Filmora 9. The older version is not for sale anymore, so anyone who's decided to purchase Filmora would effectively get its 10th release. Having that said, is Filmora even worth buying? More specifically, how good the new Filmora version is and what's new in the Filmora X. In this video, I'm going to help you get these answers by reviewing the latest Filmora video editor, comparing the new features of Filmora 10 over 9, and demonstrate how simple and pleasant it is the process of video making with this software. Let's begin. First thing first, let's have a look at the user interface. Filmora X looks slightly more modern compared to its predecessor. The most notable differences is the outlines of the widgets and buttons. They now look more crisp. Other than that, the UI feels almost the same as it was in the Filmora 9 version. All the controls remain the same and the video editor is still simple to use and easy to learn. A side note for those of you who are going to purchase a Filmora X license. It's completely up to you to decide, but I'm going to put my link in the description of this video so it's easier for you to find Filmora's product page, as well as it gives you a 10% discount. Obviously, I'm going to also receive a small commission for that. This helps me keep running this channel and making new reviews. I appreciate your support that comes at no cost to you. Now let's briefly go through the main UI elements and describe what they are used for. The media library pane is the first most important part of Filmora 10. In the first tab, that is called Media, you can import audio and video files to your project. If you like things to be organized, you're going to enjoy the ability to create folders and subfolders in the project media directory. Besides your own media files, Filmora also includes a few sample videos, sample colors, and green screen templates in the Media tab. Next up, Audio, is the place where you get music and sound effects for your video project. All the items here are royalty free. If you need more of those, you can visit the Film Stock store and purchase additional audio packages. You can also import your own audio files in this tab. The Titles tab is all about different sorts of texts. Here you can find a bunch of openers, subtitles, credits, titles, and more. Some of the templates are animated, while others are just static plain texts. The Transitions tab is where you would source all these fancy interframe shifts that are popular nowadays. Filmora 10 comes with 233 of those, but you can always get much more from their Film Stock digital store. Now let's head over to the Effects tab. This section speaks for itself. Here you can find all kinds of modern video effects. They range from standard filters all the way to overlays and lookup table image processing. The Elements tab is an exclusive feature offered by Filmora. In here you can find all kinds of miscellaneous effects that include funny emojis, hand-drawn shapes, cool animations, and much more. All these elements can make your video project more eye-catching if applied properly. Most of the items here are animated. The last tab in the media library is the split screen. As the name suggests, this area contains a set of split screen templates ranging from 2 and up to 6 videos per frame. Adding more immersion to your video project is quite easy when using Filmora's split screen templates. You can also get more of those in the Film Stock store. One important difference between Filmora 9 and Filmora X is now you're getting a bunch of additional items included in the media library. Wondershare keeps doing wonders by adding more royalty-free elements with every major release. Alright, let's continue by visiting the preview window. This widget allows you to play the video project back while it's still a work in progress. You can also change the size of a video clip that you have selected on the timeline by dragging the angles with the mouse and moving the clip inside the preview window. To make the video editing process smoother on a low-end hardware, you can also play with this playback quality setting. By the way, you might also have noticed that it is possible to preview the items from the media library within the preview window. It makes it easier for you to decide whether you want a specific effect or media file applied to a timeline beforehand. Now let's see what we got on the timeline. You need to drag a few videos and audios to the timeline in order to uncover its full potential. Here you can see a set of actions that you can apply to a media item on the timeline. This includes splitting, cropping, advanced color correction, green screen, motion tracking, and keyframing. The last two features are actually new to the Filmora editor. Previously those were only available with Filmora Pro that costs notably more than Filmora 9 or Filmora X. Now you have these important tools in Filmora 10. You can expose much more features of the timeline if you right-click the media element on it. A lot of advanced settings and tools are also available if you select a clip and click the edit button here. Besides the editing operations, you're also able to manage tracks, add new ones, and remove existing audio and video tracks using the timeline tracks menu. Okay, that's it for the main UI elements. Now, before I demonstrate you how to create a simple video project with effects and transitions, let me briefly visit the tools and settings that are available in Filmora X. I won't be covering them in much detail, as you can always get an infinite free trial of Filmora via my link in the description. Later on, I will also publish a separate video to highlight the main new features in Filmora 10 versus Filmora 9, so feel free to subscribe. For now, let's see what tools we got in Filmora X. Here we have transform, compositing, motion tracking, stabilization, chroma key, lens correction, drop shadow, and auto enhance. Next up provides you with color enhancement, white balance, tone, 3D LUT, and color match. And the last step is the animation. Here you have a set of standard rotation, fade in and fade out, zoom and slide animations, as well as the ability to create custom keyframe animations. The last part is very important, as usually you won't find a keyframing feature in a consumer level video editor like Filmora. If you select an audio clip, there will be another list of settings applicable for audios only. Alright, now as we know what to expect from Filmora X, let's try and create a small video project. First, we need to import some media. Here we are. The files are in the project media bin. Now we need to drag them to a timeline. Great, the clips are in place. Now let's add a transition in between these two clips. Just drag the transition and put it in here. Next thing is to add a video effect to our clips. Likewise, we just simply drag an effect and place it over a clip of interest. Now we need some animated text over our video. Let's take this one and drag it over a clip. The new track gets created automatically for our titles. Now we just need to replace the placeholder text, and the animated title is here. You may also want to add some background music from the media library. Let me quickly demonstrate how to do that. Just open up the audio tab, find the desired music file, and drag it to a timeline. Alright, we're all set. The simple video project is complete. Now let me just save it. After you're done creating the video project, just reach this export button and you will be able to start rendering your amazing video. A side note for the watermarking: if you're going to download and use a trial version of Filmora X, be advised all your videos will end up having a watermark. To remove it, you need to re-export the video after you purchase a license. All the links to Filmora X are placed in the description down below this video. Okay, I guess that's it for the Filmora 10 review. Now you should get the idea of what this video editing program is capable of, and hopefully it meets your demands. Thanks a lot for watching and see you in the next video.